Have you ever paused to ponder the origins of the game of chess? The game of kings and queens, of rooks and knights, pawns and bishops? What are the roots of this pastime that has captivated humanity for centuries, crossing cultural, geographical, and historical boundaries? In the beginning, there was Chaturanga. Originating in northern India during the Gupta Empire around the 6th century, Chaturanga is the earliest known form of chess. The game, played on an 8x8 uncheckered board, showcased the 4 divisions of the Indian army: infantry, cavalry, elephants, and chariotry, which eventually evolved into the pawn, knight, bishop, and rook we know today. From India, the game migrated to Persia, where it was called Shatranj. With minor modifications, Shatranj carried on the legacy of Chaturanga, even as the rules became more refined. It was during the time of Shatranj that some of the first books about chess strategy were written. The Islamic conquests of the 7th century brought chess to the Middle East, and from there, it spread across the Islamic Empire to North Africa and Spain. It was during this time that the pieces began to take on their modern forms. The chariots became rooks, the infantry became pawns, the cavalry became knights, and the elephants became bishops. By the 10th century, chess had reached Western Europe and Russia. The game underwent significant changes in the late 15th century, during the Renaissance. The powers of the pieces were increased, the queen became the most powerful piece, and the pawn gained the ability to be promoted. The rules of modern chess were standardized in the 19th century, with the establishment of the World Chess Federation in 1924. The 20th century saw the rise of grandmaster tournaments and the crowning of world champions, further solidifying chess as a game of strategy and intellect. Today, chess is a globally recognized sport, played by millions of people around the world, both in physical form and online. The game's universal appeal lies in its blend of simplicity and complexity, and its ability to transcend language barriers. So to summarize, the journey of chess, from its origins in ancient India to its modern form, is a rich tapestry woven through the centuries. Its evolution, from the Chaturanga of the 6th century through Shatranj and into the modern game we know today, is a testament to the game's enduring appeal. The history of chess is not just about a game, but about the people who played it, the cultures it passed through, and the changes it underwent. It's a story of strategy, of power, of warfare and peace, of minds battling across a checkered board. It's a game that has stood the test of time, crossing boundaries and connecting people from all walks of life. In the grand scheme of things, chess is not just a game but a reflection of the human experience. It's a testament to our capacity for strategy, for patience, for bold moves and cautious gambits. It's a mirror of our own struggles, victories, and defeats. It's a game of life, and like life, it continues to evolve, adapt, and captivate us. And so, the game continues across the world, across the centuries, and across the checkered board. The kings, queens, rooks, knights, bishops, and pawns all continue their dance, locked in an eternal game of strategy and skill. The history of chess is a game in itself, a game of centuries, cultures, and change. And like the game it represents, it's a game that's far from over.